Hi everyone, my name's Steve, and in this short video I'm going to be giving you a tour of our new ThoughtExchange Leader App 5.0. We've made some exciting changes to how you create and manage exchanges, and we hope you enjoy them. So here I am in my main room view of the new Leader App. Here you'll find most of the same functionality as with our previous Leader experience. We've got Draft, Active, and Complete tabs for exchanges with different statuses. We have a search bar that lets you search for the exchange you're interested in by keywords, the question, the leader's name, or even the title, which is a new attribute of exchanges that we've added. We've also added an all button here so you can review all exchanges in the room at once regardless of their status. And we've added a My Exchanges Only filter option. So when I toggle this on, I will just see the exchanges of which I am the leader. We also have a Sort By drop-down menu here where you can sort the exchanges in your room by the date they were created, the date they were launched, or the date they were completed. And the Room Options drop-down menu lets me review the room settings, the users in the room, so that's just the list of leaders and administrators. And I can review my archived exchanges. So any exchanges that I've moved out of my main views here will appear in my archive where I can restore them or hop into the Discover dashboard to review the results. If I want to review my profile settings or navigate to a different room that I'm a leader in, I can do that here by clicking my name in the top right-hand corner. This option will allow me to see the other rooms that I'm a leader in and hop into those. And I can review the settings, privacy, what's new, access the help widget, or log out. I also have the option to hop back into the classic leader experience. This is for a limited time only, just while we do the transition to our brand new leader app. And I can hop into the participant experience as well. At the bottom of the page, we have some pagination buttons to move through the rest of the exchanges in the room, as well as recommended exchanges. So these are some resources from our exchange gallery. They are tried and true exchange questions and topics that will help you get inspired to run your next exchange. Back at the top of the page, you'll see two big purple buttons. One is to provide feedback about your experience. We're looking for feedback about this new leader experience so we can improve it and give you the things that you need to be effective in using ThoughtExchange. And the other button is creating a new exchange. So let's hop in there and see what the new creation menu looks like. Here in my creating a new exchange menu, I can define some of the basic things about my exchange. I can give it a title, which is actually a new feature separate from the main exchange question, which I'll write just below here. If you need some inspiration for your exchange question, we encourage you to hop into the exchange gallery by clicking this option just above the text box. Below the question, I can write my introduction and add any attachments, such as an introduction video. And I can choose where my attachments will appear using this toggle in the bottom right, either before or after the text I've written. If participation grouping has been activated for your account, you can define that here as well. Clicking the Create Grouping menu and defining my question and my different participant groups. And I can add up to 10 survey questions. So these are close-ended questions that are required for participants to answer before they move into the main exchange question and allow you to filter your results once the exchange is done. Back at the top of the screen, the Exchange Options drop-down menu will give me access to the settings for my exchange. This is where I can turn on different languages. We fully support French and Spanish. But you also have the option to turn on participation in additional language using Google Translate and our rolling user experience for participants. I can set up my moderation preferences for the exchange here, turn on a deadline, and choose whether or not I want to require my participants to log in with an email address and password. If you'd like to learn more about any of these options, I encourage you to check out the resources specifically about each of these topics on our help site at get.thoughtexchange.help. Once I've got my settings how I like them, I'll click Apply. And if I've turned on different language settings, I'll have two new tabs appear at the top of the screen here where I can define the French and the Spanish text for my participants using those languages. As I'm writing the translated text, I can also choose to show my English text as a reference. It'll just appear below each field here. As I'm working on my exchange, I can click the Save as Draft button at the bottom of the screen here. This will save any changes I've made and keep the exchange in draft mode in the Draft tab of my main room view. Or if my exchange is complete and all my settings are set up just how I like them, I can click Launch to move the exchange into the active status. When I click Launch and Invite, I will have access to the invitation screen for my participants. So here I can choose either to just grab the link to the exchange if I want to send that out using my own email or social media posting. Or if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration, you can click our email options here with a link to either the scrolling user experience or the traditional experience. And we will provide you with some example email text, which you can copy just by clicking the copy text button here. And you can send this directly out to your participants to give them access to the exchange. Finally, I can manage my exchanges just back in my main room view here. Here we can see the exchange that I've just created. We can see the date that it was launched, the number of participants, thoughts, and ratings in the exchange. And if I click the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner here, I'll have access to my different management options for the exchange. I can edit the exchange. I can hop into presenter mode. I can re-access the invitation options if I want to send out another invitation to my participants. I can copy the exchange by clicking the duplicate option. I can move it to a different room. I can archive the exchange, change the leaders, close the exchange, or participate in it myself. I also have this option to hop into the Discover dashboard for the exchange, where I can review the results, moderate incoming thoughts, give access to other leaders, and a number of other helpful features. As always, you can click our Help widget here in the bottom right-hand corner of the page to get access to all the resources on our help site if you have any questions as you're creating and managing your exchanges, or you can contact us using the web form or the live chat options. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of our new ThoughtExchange Leader App 5.0. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at help@thoughtexchange.com, or you can check out the resources on our help site at get.thoughtexchange.help. Until next time, happy thought exchanging.